Okay, so what I hope to do here, right, is open some eyes, okay? Because the Bible in no way, in no shape, in no form teaches once saved, always saved. Jesus never taught that. Paul never taught that. James never taught that. Peter never taught that. Nobody in the Bible taught this. So this is man-made doctrine. I like to call it leaning on your own understanding doctrine, and that would be for many doctrines that are being taught. Okay, so we're gonna look at this verse, some scripture here, okay, and then I want to go over a part of the last video, which I'll link to this one. When I heard on YouTube from Bible Line channel, YouTube channel Bible Line, the alleged brother, okay, he says that even if you stop believing, you still are saved. This is a free grace doctrine, but he's once saved, always saved, but falls under free grace. I mean that is abuse to God. You can stop believing and still be. I touched on that. Go. I'm gonna link it at the bottom here. Go check it out. So here in Romans 11, 21, 22, this portion of scripture eliminates the once saved, always saved doctrine. It's not biblical, my brothers and sisters. Do not be deceived. Listen to Romans 11, 21, 22. Just listen to the Bible. Okay? The Bible. For if God did not spare the natural branches, talking about the Israelites, the Hebrews, the Jews, okay? If God did not spare the natural branches, he may not spare you either. This is a warning. That's what the Bible, it gives warnings so that you may fear. Therefore, consider the goodness and severity of God on those who felt severity, but toward you goodness if you continue in his goodness. Otherwise, you will be cut off. This is to believers. Paul didn't teach once saved, always saved. Now let's look at Hebrews 3, 12 through 14. I have verse 14 on the screen on the last video. But let's go over it. Beware, brethren, lest there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief in departing from the living God. So according to him, you can still be saved. But this says it's an evil heart of unbelief in departing from the living God. But exhort one another daily, which is while it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. Verse 14. And I use the NLT version on the screen, but for we have become partakers of Christ if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast to the end.